When the Pelicans ended up getting the #1 pick of the NBA draft, I thought there was no way in the world that Anthony Davis would continue to be on the trading block. I figured pairing him up with Zion Williamson would be a really interesting team. But apparently, Pelicans general manager David Griffin is continuing to listen to trade offers involving his star player, who apparently wants out. How could the Suns get in on this?
The Suns could get on it because they want to entertain multi-team trade packages where smaller markets and big markets come together. So what do the Suns have to offer in this multi-team package that Griffin is looking for? Maybe future 2 first-rounders, maybe even throwing in Josh Jackson, Aten in the deal.
Hold on. You're willing to trade DeAndre Atten, the future of the franchise, for Anthony Davis, even though Davis is on a 1-year contract?
The thing is that you see the success of Kawhi Leonard in Toronto. You see where they're on the brink of a championship. Not to say that the Suns could get to that point, but who knows that if they have a successful year, they could re-sign him. They could basically attract other players from the success of the following year, in 2019, 2020. Those things are something that players consider going forward and saying it's attractive.
It's a pretty big if, though, right? Like, if you trade away DeAndre Aten, does your franchise not look rudderless? Do you not look like you're kind of not sure what direction you want to go? Or are you worried about that at all?
There's a lot of ifs going over Toronto, so you see where they are, and they're willing to go for that if, even though he might want to go back home to L.A., or even an attractive place like Brooklyn.
All right, so you would have to give up a lot if you're the Phoenix Suns to get Davis himself, clearly. Potentially DeAndre Aten, last year's #1 overall pick, probably a guy like Josh Jackson or TJ Warren, and certainly the #6 pick in this year's draft. But let's assume you're not going to try to get Davis himself. You just want to get in the mix as part of a 3-team deal to kind of shake loose a player who can help you out going forward, even if he's not a transcendent difference maker. What need are you looking to address if you're the Suns, if that's what you do?
You got to fulfill the point guard spot, power forward spot. Those basically could be assets from the Lakers. The Lakers had that package for Davis earlier in February, or actually January, when they were trying to get a team deal done. Didn't happen. This is chances of Lonzo Ball comes to Phoenix, his most desirable spot, instead of going to New Orleans where he doesn't want to go. That could be the multi-team trade deal with the Suns and the Lakers, or it could be the Clippers involved, because you can get a point guard like maybe Patrick Beverly, or even some other point guard from another small market, maybe even Terry. If you can get the Celtics involved, get someone like Terry Rozier here.
All right, so you're looking for a point guard. You're looking for maybe Patrick Beverly from the Clippers. You're looking for maybe Terry Rozier from the Celtics. Now, Rozier is a free agent, though, right?
Rozier is a free agent, but if you can get someone like a backup point guard, if he decides to sign here, maybe somebody else from the Celtics or some other team like the Knicks, getting maybe say Alonzo Trier, make him come here, on a trade for that 3-team deal. That could happen too.
Every year in the NBA, teams remake themselves, and the league could really shake out differently if, in fact, Anthony Davis is on the trade block. We'll continue to monitor it. But again, if the Suns want Anthony Davis, it's likely to cost them a lot, and you have to decide whether or not that's going to be worth it for you. Greg Moore, Dana Scott, Arizona Republic, AZ Central Sports. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.